According to the World Population Review, Nigeria now has one of the largest homeless populations in the world, an estimated 24 million people, the highest in Africa. This growing crisis reflects deepening social and economic challenges affecting millions across the country. In this report, Trust TV's Nuel Samson examines the rising homelessness figures and speaks with relevant stakeholders on the way forward. The report.
Nigeria's homeless population is estimated at 24 million, far ahead of Egypt's 12 million and the DR Congo. The Central Bank of Nigeria reported in 2019 that only 10% of Nigerians who hope to own a home can afford one, compared to 70% in the United States and 78% in the United Kingdom. The gap is staggering. In Abuja, the realities were visible. People sleep under bridges, in plazas, mosques, churches, uncompleted buildings, and on the streets. Among them are Fatima Inu and her children, as well as Muhammad Usman and Muhammad Abubakar, all parts of Nigeria's 24 million homeless citizens.
I fled from my house in Zamfara after Boko Haram attacked us, killed my husband, and set her house on fire. I came to Abuja in search of better opportunities, but it has not been easy at all. I sleep by the roadside with my children, whether it rains or the sun is scorching.
I left Taraba for Abuja. I lost all my money. I came here hoping to find any job I could do, but so far I haven't been successful. I can't afford a place to stay, so I sleep at the Central Mosque every night. I came to Abuja because Boko Haram killed my dad and siblings. Right now, I don't even know where the rest of my family is. I survive by doing any laboring job I can find. I don't have a house here in Abuja. I sleep inside a mosque located in a plaza at Wusetu. Experts say the rising numbers stem from a complex mix of social and economic pressures, including rural-urban migration, unemployment, deprivation, and rapid population growth. Three major factors stand out in Nigeria. First is population growth, currently at 2.6%, one of the fastest globally. This has intensified migration into cities where housing is already inadequate. Real estate developer Ikena Valentine explained how the crisis can be addressed, or residents also share their views.
That if the government can give us loan through the loan institutions owned by the government, we can be able to embark on such projects and build sustainable mass housing projects for low-income earners. That is number one. Number two, if the cost of building materials can at least come down a little bit, it will contribute massively in reducing the cost of housing projects.
If they crash the rising cost of foodstuff, people will be able to save money. And once they save money, what they will now look into is how to use it to develop a home where they are going to live.
Distribution of amenities, social amenity in the towns, in the local areas. You see that you can stay elsewhere. You cannot come to urban center before you do your business, before you eke out a living.
With more than 133 million Nigerians facing multidimensional poverty, shrinking incomes and inflation continue to make rent unaffordable, pushing many into homelessness. Despite calls for mortgage and credit reforms, access remains limited as only 10% of aspiring home earners can afford a home, as the existing system largely favors wealthy buyers. With the Federal Mortgage Bank weakened by funding gaps and alleged corruption, more Nigerians now live in uncompleted buildings, open fields, and other unsafe places.
First and foremost, we must look at the root cause in terms of the solution. One, it is clear that there's economic inequalities in Nigeria. What brings about economic inequality is about unemployment. People are not well employed. Skill is actually reduced. People don't have skills to actually work. So if you can create employment opportunity, people would have been where they are and actually work. It boils down to the government now to project that in the next 20 years, these are what we are going to do. Government is doing kind of federal housing. How many persons, how many Nigerians can actually afford it? So there must be a scheme that they will bring about that will help Nigerians through private sector driven.
However, this story took an unexpected turn when we met a man named Nuru Aminu from Rinji, Sokoto State. Introduced to us by other homeless individuals, they explained that he has been in Abuja for only 15 days and sleeps at the Abuja Central Mosque. He has lost contact with his family and carries his school certificates and international passport expiring in 2028. He appears slightly mentally unstable and has suffered harsh treatment from passers-by. Those who know him plead that if his family sees this report, they should come for him. Until meaningful reforms are implemented and the economy stabilizes, Nigeria's homelessness crisis is likely to deepen. Nuel, Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.